हेलो फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है आपका अपने चैनल लॉ स्टडी विद चमोली में। साथियों, आज की इस वीडियो में हम पढ़ेंगे जुडिशियल प्रोसेस में न्यू चैलेंजेस बिफोर द इंडियन जुडिशरी। तो अगर आपने इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ताकि ऐसी लॉ से रिलेटेड वीडियो आप तक पहुंचते रहें। तो बिना देरी के स्टार्ट करते हैं, क्या है न्यू चैलेंजेस बिफोर द इंडियन जुडिशरी की। ठीक है, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। इंट्रोडक्शन। The judiciary is one of the most important pillars of democracy. It ensures justice, protects rights, and maintains the rule of law. In India, the judiciary is also seen as the guardians of the constitution. Over the years, Indian courts, especially the Supreme Court and High Courts, have played a powerful role in promoting justice, equality, and constitutional values. However, with the changing times, the judiciary now faces many new challenges. These challenges are legal, technological, social, and institutional. If not addressed properly, they can weaken public trust in the judicial system and if affects its ability to deliver timely justice. Let's explore these challenges in detail along with real example. Huge pendency of cases. What's the problem? One of the biggest problems the Indian judiciary faces is the huge backlog of cases. Lakhs of cases are pending in different courts, from the Supreme Court to District Court. Example, as of 2025, more than 5 crore cases are pending in Indian courts. Supreme Court over 70,000 cases, High Courts nearly 60 lakhs, District and subordinate courts around 4.5 crore. Why it's a problem? Delayed justice is equal to denied justice. People lose faith in the system. It also affects economic growth as business disputes are delayed for years. Possible solutions: increase the number of judges and court staff, promote alternate dispute resolutions, ADR like mediation and arbitration, use more technology, e-courts, virtual hearing, lack of judges and infrastructure. What's the problem? India has a very low judge to populations ratio. There are not enough judges to handle the rising number of cases. Also, many courts lack basic facilities like proper building, computers, or staff. Example, India has about 21 judges per million people, while the law commissions recommends 50 per million. Many lower courts do not have functioning toilets, electricity, or digital tools. Impact: increased delay in justice delivery, affects the equality to judgments, equality of judgment, makes the system appear outdated and inefficient. Suggestions: reforms: appoint more judges one time, invest in judicial infrastructure, create fast track courts for urgent matter. Third, increasing political pressure and judicial independence. What's the problem? The judiciary must be independent to work fairly, but today there are concerns that political power may try to influence the appointment of judges or pressure the court in sensitive cases. Example, uh, debates around the collegium system, judges versus National Judicial Appointment Commissions (NJAC), criticism that some important cases are not being heard quickly, especially those affecting the government of powerful people. Why it matters? Judiciary must be free from pressure to protect people's rights. If courts seem biased, people will lose faith in justice. What can be done? Make judicial appointments more transparent, set clear timelines for hearing important constitutional cases, ensure judges are protected from political interference, technology, and cyber challenges. What's the issue? With the rise of digital crimes, cybersecurity, and online evidence, the judiciary must adapt to new types of cases and technological systems. Example, raised in cases like data breaches, online fraud, digital defamation, AI generated content, and deepfakes. Many judges and court staff are not trained in handling teach-based cases or e-filing. Why it's challenging? Law is still catching up with technology. Courts may struggle to understand complex digital evidence. Possible solutions: train judges in cyber laws and digital tools, create special cyber benches in courts, pass new laws for emerging digital issue like AI and privacy, public trust and judicial credibility. What's the problem? The judiciary depends on the trust of the public. However, delay, unclear judgment, and Lack of transparency have led to growing criticism. Example, some cases like political or celebrity related matter are fast tracked while common people's case take years. Courts sometimes gives a contradictory decision on similar issues. Impact, people feel justice is not equal for all. Media trials and public database debates. Media trials and public debates can damage the court's image. What can help? Improve transparency in how cases are selected and decided. Use plain language in judgment so people can understand. Regularly publish court information performance data. Misuse of PILs, public interest litigation. What's the issue? While PILs have helped bring justice to the poor, they are how often misused for personal publicity, political agendas, or non-serious matter. Example, PILs filed to stop movies, TV shows, or public speech, often with no real public interest. Courts have had to warn against frivolous PILs. Why it's matter? Waste of court time and resources. Genuine public interest cases get delayed. Solution: courts should strictly filter PILs, impose penalties on those who misuse PILs. Lack of diversity in the judiciary. What's the problem? The Indian judiciary still lacks a proper representations of women, Dalits, tribals, and minorities. Most senior judges come from urban upper caste male backgrounds. Example, as of 2025, one out of 34 Supreme Court judges is a woman. Very few judges come from SC, ST, OBC or minority communities. Why it matters? Judiciary should reflect the society it serves. Diverse judges bring different life experience and better justice for all. Solutions: encourage diversity in judicial appointments, set up judicial academies to train candidates from all backgrounds. Delay in constitutional and important cases. What's the problem? Many important cases affecting people's rights and democracy are pending for years. The Supreme Court and High Courts. Example, challenging to electoral bonds, CAA, NRC, abrogation of Article 370, and same-sex marriage are still pending. Meanwhile, urgent political or election-related matter get fast hearings. Impact, people lose faith in constitutional justice. Parliament and executive do go unchecked if courts delay judgment. Suggested measures: set up constitutional benches regularly, use timelines for disposing of long pending constitutional matter, burden of administrative work. What's the issue? Judges often spend a lot of time on administrative tasks like court management, staff issues, or transfers. This reduces their time for hearing cases. Example, Chief Justice of High Courts are overburdened with both judicial and administrative responsibilities. Solution: appointment courts managers and use digital tools for administration. Let judges focus more on their judicial role. Lack of uniformity in lower courts. What's the challenges? There is often inconsistency in judgments from lower courts. Two courts may give opposite decision in similar cases. Also, lower courts may face pressure from police or local authorities. Example, in bail cases or property dispute, the outcome may depend heavily on which judge hears the case. Why it's a concern? Leads to legal confusion and inequality, adds to the burden of appeals in higher courts. What can help? Regular training of judicial officer, use AI based tools to check consistency of decisions, create legal databases for easy access to previous judgments. Conclusion: the Indian judiciary has played a historic and powerful role in protecting democracy and justice, but today it faces a complex mix of challenges from delay and political pressure to digital transformation and diversity issues. To maintain public trust and fulfill its constitutional role, the judiciary must adapt to modern needs, be more efficient and transparent, protect its independence, and promote inclusive representation. With the right reforms, support, and leadership, the judiciary can continue to be a pillar of democracy and social justice in India.